All right, it's Coach.
I'm the kid, and today Coach and I are going to be previewing the Olympic basketball game between the USA and South Sudan. It's a rematch of the game that South Sudan almost won. We're going to see what happens. Both South Sudan and the USA won their first game. South Sudan beat Puerto Rico, and the USA destroyed Serbia. So I'm going to go over some stats from both games, and we're going to get into what our predictions are.
I thought all the pundits said Serbia was supposed to be good.
Yeah, they were supposed to be our biggest rival.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Well, maybe biggest rival means winning by 20 rival. Instead of winning by 50.
Is Jokic and some other dudes. That's what it is, right? And so in 2 games now, we whooped their butts in 2. It wasn't an anomaly. Right? And I don't think the South Sudan game was an anomaly either. We're going to see today.
So I'm going to cover the South Sudan game first, show you who had what, who was the MVP of the game.
The last game they played.
Yeah, against Puerto Rico.
All right.
So Carlick Jones was the best player in the game. He had 19 points on 7 of 15 shooting. He also had 7 rebounds and 6 assists with only 2 turnovers. Mario Shayok didn't do much in the beginning, but he heated up in the second half and was able to get 15 points.
Somebody corrected
on
us
10 shots.
Last time they said it's Shayok, so we should.
Oh, I didn't say Shayok?
No, you said Shayok. That's what it looks like, so it's Shayok.
And Peter Jock off the bench had 11 points on 6 shots.
What did the 17-year-old do? I haven't seen much.
He only played 6 minutes in that game.
Did he score?
2.
Yeah, why they not playing him? I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess they're trying to save him. You too young. You got to earn your spot. Even though we're trying to get a medal.
But what was the score?
90-79 in favor of South Sudan. Now, the USA, they scored a lot more points because they got all the scorers in the NBA possible. The score in that game was 110-84, and I'm going to start off with the GOAT, LeBron James. He had 21 points on 9 of 13 shooting. How many times has he had that exact split?
What do you mean?
9 for 13.
Not a lot, but he usually takes 19 shots a game for his career. I've never really seen him take 13 shots. He usually takes he averages 19 shots for his career and 27 points for his career.
Well, he had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists in this game with 6 turnovers. So
yeah, he gonna get that 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 8. No matter what game he play in, his career averages is 27, 8, and 8. That's why he's the GOAT. That's averages, bro. Can you understand? Like, there's a lot of good players in the NBA never had those numbers for one game. You know, for one game, and he's averaging that.
Devin Booker had 12 points on 6 shots. Drew Holiday had 15 points on 8 shots. Steph had 11 points on 8 shots.
How you gonna skip the main dude, KD?
He didn't start.
Yeah, but he was the main dude.
I was gonna save him for last. I know he's there. I can see him.
Okay.
Adebayo pitched in with 4. AD had 7. Ant had 11 points on 6 shots.
We going over all these people more than KD.
KD was the MVP of the game with 23 points on 8 of 9 shooting. I thought he wasn't going to miss. He only missed 1 shot.
And then as soon as he missed, they took him out the game. It was like, all right. And then it was a big stink with this Jason Tatum. So I don't understand, like, you know, talking about, I felt stupid. You know, Steve Kerr talking about I felt stupid because I didn't play him. He didn't deserve to play. I wouldn't play him again this game. If we won by 26, you know, why are we making excuses? Why are we acting like Jason Tatum is like, you know, a top 10 player in the NBA? He's not. And, you know, I've been saying that privately. He's a nice player. He's a good player. He's not a bad player. But he's not who are the top 10 players in the NBA?
I think a lot of people would put Jason Tatum in the top 10.
Are you putting him there? Who are the top 10 players in the NBA? Name them. Number 1.
old man.
Nobody knows who that is. There's a lot of old people. You have to say the name, bro.
Number one, just because of how long he's been doing it, it's LeBron.
Because he's still the best player in the NBA. Period. Who's better? Nobody. At the end of the game, who you giving the ball to? Giannis?
Personally, I think Giannis right now is the best player in the NBA.
Game on the line, you giving the ball to Giannis.
Giannis doesn't let the game get on the line.
That's not like... Boy, they just barely beat who? Did they win that game? Greece versus... No, they lost,
No, they
didn't
lost to Canada.
All right, so if he's so great, he should have been able to beat Shea.
Well, when your entire team is outmatched, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Giannis is not as good as LeBron, my opinion. So, Jokic is not as good as LeBron.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Who else? Steph is not as good. LeBron's showing how much better he is than Steph right now in these Olympics. If Steph was that dude, Steph chokes at the end of games, right? I love Steph. That's my guy. But game on the line, Steph is like 2 for 13. You know what I'm saying? The only dude with a positive field goal percentage at the end of games is LeBron. That includes KD
and Ray Allen.
Right, and Ray Allen. Right? Which both of them dudes was on the same team. So, but no, this I'm gonna let you said LeBron. Who else? Who's number 2?
I gotta put Giannis in there.
Okay.
Number 3, when he's healthy, is Embiid.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord, help me.
Jokic is in there. When he's healthy, KD, Steph.
You might as well put your boy in there. I know you want to. You might as well put him in there.
I'm gonna get to him.
No, the other L word.
I'm gonna get to him.
Okay. How many we got so far?
We got 6.
All right.
There's a lot of dudes that are like on the same level.
Come on, man.
Luka's in there, Ant's in there. That's 8. And then Jason Tatum's in there. I know I got one more.
You putting Jason Tatum that high?
Yes.
Okay. Jay, you gonna take, man? You gonna take another 30 minutes to come up with your
It's
team.
not gonna be 30 minutes. It might be 30 seconds.
Nah, dude. Jason, let me just do mine. Right. Number 1 is LeBron.
Zion.
Because he's still the best player in the NBA, period. Which is why he's getting the ball at the end of the game. That's why he's the best. Right? So LeBron is number 1 because he's still number 1. Number 2, because of what he gives you defensively, I will begrudgingly go Giannis number 2. Best overall player. I have to go KD 3, Steph 4, 5. I'm gonna put Donovan Mitchell 5th because game on the line, Donovan Mitchell has proven that he should have the ball in his hand. Matter of fact, no, you missed somebody. No, before Donovan Mitchell, Shea Gilgeous. That's
Okay,
number 5.
I'll take
No.
Zion out. I forgot about Shea.
No. You had yours. Shea, then Donovan. I said Steph, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many is that? 6 or 7?
You said LeBron, Giannis, KD, Steph, Shea, and
Donovan.
So that's 6.
Okay. I'll go Jokic. I will go Jaylen Brown. Okay. Jason Tatum is even the best player on his team. So I'm going Jaylen Brown. 9, I'm going to go when healthy, Anthony Davis. And then 10, I'm going to go Anthony Edwards. Those are my top 10 that I can think of right now. I might admit, you know what? I got to back up. Ja's a top 10 player. He's a top 10 player. I don't care what his status is right now. He's a top 10 player. Tatum ain't. I can name another 5 guys before I name, Jason Tatum. But he deserves to be here, whatever. But they won without him. You know what I'm saying? So people can't get all bent out of shape. So, but anyway, it's about South Sudan, United States, right? Let me just for the where's Embiid? Embiid is not healthy enough. You can't depend on him. He always getting hurt. Right? And you can't give Embiid the ball at the end of the game either. That's another show for another day. But let's get into this. So, who are you taking and why?
I'm taking the U.S. because they're too deep. I feel like a lot of what happened in that game, like the U.S. were somewhat...
What game?
In the game that the USA and South Sudan played.
Okay.
Now that I know who's on the team, there's a lot of...
You didn't finish your statement. You feel like what?
I feel like the U.S., because it was a showcase, they didn't come out like all the way. Of course, LeBron always does, but not everybody on the team can just be 100% all the time. Now that they know that South Sudan is at least a threat, I think they'll take them much more seriously and put them away sooner. Because the South Sudan team is NBA players that are role players in the NBA right now, or tried to get into the NBA and couldn't stay. You can't compare that to guys that are the best on whatever team they may be on.
So you taking the United States?
Yes.
In this game?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take South Sudan in this game because I still think the United States is not taking them seriously. I don't think KD is gonna go 8 for 9. The reason why KD went 8 for 9 is because the dudes that were guarding him was 6'2", 6'3", and he was just shooting all over him. Right? That's usually how it works. It's all about matchups. Right? The KD's going to be shooting against dudes that are just as long as him. Right? So, he's not going to shoot 8 for 9. I'm not going to say what LeBron ain't going to do. I would never doubt LeBron. But they're going to go up against stiffer competition. It's going to come down to, like, everybody on South Sudan got to have their best game. And, like, 3 people in the United States got to have a bad game. Like, it can't just be one guy. It's got to be multiple people that show up for the United States. If it's just one dude that's on, right, and other people are off, they're going to lose. You're going to need a concerted effort. And last game, you had, like, I would say 3 guys that were on, right? It was LeBron, KD, and you could argue Drew Holiday, or you could argue Devin Booker, right? We're on. Nobody else was like Steph didn't do. What did Steph do in that game against Serbia?
Steph was 4 for 8 in that game.
Okay, but that's not Steph being Steph.
Pretty much, well, a lot of shots he would take are being taken by other people. Pretty much everyone was over 50% in that game.
That's also a reason, law of averages, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you look at Sudan, Shayak didn't have a good game. Thor was okay. Usually you have another outside guy that might come in and do something for you, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be close, I think. They got to play against better competition. Serbia did. It was really one guy, and they shut Jokic down. And so for this game, I'm going to take South Sudan. It's going to be another feather in their hat. For the gold, I'm taking the United States. I think they might meet again, or, something like that, and then it'll be a great story for, the gold medal game, and then I think, the Stars will come out and do their thing, So I'm going with the underdog. South Sudan, we do have to correct a couple of things. Thank you guys for the comments. When we looked it up, somebody broke ground on the indoor basketball court, indoor facility in 2023. So we thought they were done, but they're still building it. So technically, there's still no indoor basketball courts. So that was our fault. And then, what's his name? Carlik Jones?
Yeah, Carlik Jones.
His mother is of South Sudanese descent, so that allows him to play for the team. So that was our bad on that. Thank you for the comments. You know what I'm saying? But, them coming out and beating another team just shows that they're serious. People didn't expect that they would beat Puerto Rico, and now they have another chance to, make a name for themselves. So I'm rooting for them, man. I'm rooting for them in this game. I'm not rooting for them for the gold. I'm gonna stay with my guys for the gold. But I would love to see United States and South Sudan in the gold medal game.
I just hope that South Sudan doesn't run into Canada first, because if that happens, then I think it's game over.
You think Canada will beat them?
Yes.
Who do you think the top teams are in the tournament?
Oh, right. All that footage was erased. I'm like, we already went over this.
Yeah, for those that don't know, I mean, that's going to be all of y'all. We've done this video like 3 times. We had the full footage from the game from South Sudan and Puerto Rico, and YouTube blocked it. So, I mean, we did a whole nice video showing the game. They blocked it, man. It's not YouTube's fault. It's the Olympics. Even one of the games we recorded it live, and then it showed up blank in the editor. So they got something going on. So that's why we're doing the pictures and stuff now. I know it's not as exciting, but, that's all we got right now, unfortunately. So who do you think the top teams are?
The top team is the U.S. The second team is Canada, because they have the second most amount of NBA players that are good. Apparently, Serbia went to the gold medal game last Olympics, so I got to go with them for...
You got to go with that because that's what you said last time. You don't want to go with it.
I mean, I got to see them against other people.
Okay.
So they at least have people that can, move a little bit. But after that, I'm going to put South Sudan fourth, and then Germany.
Okay, so you said United States, Canada,
Serbia, South Sudan.
Okay, and then Germany.
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying the U.S. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Germany second. Okay, they got Schroeder, they got Franz Wagner. I don't know if Mo Wagner's on the team. They got other, NBA
he's on the
players.
team. You got to have his brother on the team.
I didn't know. So
yeah, but they struggled against Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I'm putting them second. I'm putting Canada third, and I'm putting. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Know what? No. I'm gonna go USA first. Australia second. I'm putting them second. I'm putting Canada third.
Didn't Canada beat Australia?
Yeah, but it was tough. It was tough, man. And I'm gonna put South Sudan fourth. I'm putting them fourth. I think for South Sudan, if they played today, they would beat Germany. They would beat France.
I don't know what's going on with France.
They ain't got no guards. Right? That's what it is. They don't have guards, man. The United States has a plethora of guards. Like, if you're out there and you're a coach of an international team, How do you get closer to the United States? You guys got to develop guards. Internationally, there are no guards. there's Luka and that's it. Y'all have bigs, y'all got wings, but y'all don't have guards.
I remember a time when Goran Dragic was the premier foreign guard.
Well, there you go.
And you see how much better Luka is than him. Where is Goran? Is he even on the team?
He out. He get out of there. So, I don't know what it is about America. We got the guards. So every other country, that's what they need to develop.
Schroeder is good.
Yeah, but a lot of these, again, man, a lot of these European prospects or whatever prospects, like William Gabriel was born in the United States, I believe. We just watched the documentary. He had to go back home. That was his first time being there. So just because you're from somewhere, most of these guys learn how to play basketball in the United States. So that's why I caution when people say European prospect, African prospect, where did they learn to play basketball? They learned to play basketball in the States. The Wagner twins, they went to Michigan. I think they went to, they're not twins, but the Wagner brothers went to Michigan. We watched them. I think they went to high school in United States. Then you have the Gasol brothers went to high school in the United States. Right? So I don't really count that, just because you're born somewhere, doesn't mean that you're a product of that. Right? Same for a lot of these South Sudanese guys. They've been playing in indoor basketball courts and all that because they went to American colleges and so on and so forth. So, but for whatever reason, the United States is like the premier place for guards. So, we'll see what happens.
Hold on. Let me just say one more thing. You know who the France team needs?
Man, get an A.
Killian.
You know what? It's coach.
Killian Hayes.
It's coach. I'm the kid. Let's get out of here.
We out.
Get out.